John Ferraro, Sean Malicki, Tonight, featuring Meredith Fox, Isabella Gerber, Sarah Siegerman, Jeremy Calkins. John Ferraro, Sean Malicki, Reagan Martin, Drew Rodenheim.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
Come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
I love orientating you all. You guys are so nice. I love how you all watch over too. Especially you, Fry. And you use napkin. And of course you, Quarter. I love you the most. Does anyone want to play some icebreaker games? I love games almost as much as I love my ex-boss, my parents, listening, and being secure. Wow, inanimate objects coming to life to get away from me? I love it!
The name The Big Event is a bit ambiguous, so sometimes it's difficult to understand exactly what it is. Hopefully this trailer can clear things up a bit. Let's look.
In a world where events are big, comes an event so big that they called it big. The Big Event.
The biggest event.
There are bigger events.
An event big enough to be called big, but not big enough to be called the biggest.
The bigger event.
Bigger than what?
Whatever, I'm not gonna get caught up in this. Here's why you should come to this year's big event. It's big, and it's an event.
Yeah, but what's the event?
It's a big, just how big is it? Well, it's, you know, if I had to guess, about yay big.
Are you making a gesture with your hands? Because you know we can't see you. You're just some disembodied voiceover.
All right. Stretch out your hands. I'll tell you when to stop when it's big enough. Keep going. Come on. Stop. Now that's way too big. Bring it in a little bit. What are we? The extremely large gathering? Move it back. Closer. Okay, now wider. Right about there. Yeah. That's how big. And if you're not convinced, just listen to this really epic background music that we got for free, because ain't nobody trying to pay for music. And while we are a big event, I don't know what the budget is on this thing. Anyways, here's some people looking real serious because they mean business. These people aren't going to be at the event, but, you know, they look pretty serious about this event, right? Like these are guys who know that it's big.
Do you even have anything else about the big event besides the fact that it's big?
They gave me very little to work off of, okay? I'm doing my best. I literally only got 2 words, okay? What else? The big event. Oh, the word the. Another word. Is it the or the. Used as a function word to indicate that a following noun or noun equivalent is definite or has been previously specified by context or by circumstance. The is a nice word. Probably top 10 words. What else is in the top 10, you ask? I'll tell you. Number 10, moist iridocyclitis.
Stop! All right, now you're getting off topic. Just tell us what the hell the big event's about.
Kind of back into a corner here, guys. I don't know, why don't you just tell me what you think it is?
You're getting paid to tell us what to say.
Now you're just stalling.
What? No. The big event, coming soon to a Quinnipiac near you.
So, it's good, right?
We told you everything about the big event, and this is what you came up with?
Well, to be quite honest, I wasn't really listening. And I panicked, and then they told me I had 20 minutes to do this. I say it's pretty good.
Get out.
Do I still get paid?
Here's $1.
What's up, bro-tendos? Welcome to the second annual Bro Gamma Gamma Rush event, How Bro Can You Go? Where we find out who the biggest bro in Bro-netiquette is. In this corner, we have the reigning bro champion, Chad Bradley. Give it up for Chad, man! Give it up! And in this corner, we have the challenger, Brad Chadley.
What's up, fam?
Alright, bro, Sidon. What's good? Alright, let's get right to the first event, shotgun. Now, since the bro's in charge, can't hang, we can't use alcohol. So I bought some fresh Coke.
Dude, I wish you told me.
Short for Coca-Cola, which abides with FCC broadcast guidelines, all right. Are you guys ready to go? Good luck and Godspeed.
Wait. I thought you said you didn't have any Coke.
Godspeed as in good luck, not speed, the drug.
But we don't have anything to like penetrate on you.
Like sex.
Nice.
Why don't you just crack those caps open and knock that frothy, foamy liquid right down your throats?
It's still like sex.
Nice. Okay.
On your mark, get set, bro! Oh, bro can't hang! Bro can't hang!
Bro!
Whoa.
You good, bro? Hey, he's good.
Well, Chad, definitely in the lead. So now we're gonna see who has the best bro-cabulary. Each bro will give the other bro-motivating compliments until one of them dies. Or whenever we decide to clear winner. It's not a big deal. All right. Chad, you ready to go? I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry, it means that I'm ready, bro.
You could have just said yeah, bro. Brad, are you ready? Yeah. Brad's still unconscious, so Chad, you're up.
Bro, you are the Activa Brover commercial. To my Jamie Lee Curtis.
Brad, Brad's still unconscious. All right, back to you, Chad.
Bro, you are the Bromato to my Bromato.
Brad, Brad's still unconscious. Brad's still unconscious. Okay, one more time.
Bro, you are Dorothy in Kansas, and I'm the Bromato that sweeps you off your feet. Bro, I've been spitting fire, and you've just been laying there like, what's up, man?
Bruce,
What gives?
I think I just saw God.
And?
Well, first off, he's huge. Second, he told me that was the Brosen one, and I need to spread good vibes and legalize marijuana all over the galaxy.
Oh, bro, that is mad funny! Oh, we definitely have a clear bro winner now.
You believe this guy? You
Chad. He's the bros one. He's the one the prophecy bro told. Stop being a little bitch. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brad! Woo! 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 All right, good night, bros. Have a great night. Yeah!
If I'm being honest, I'd have to say that Tor was a little psycho. Luckily, we have this break to take a breather. Here's a word from our sponsor.
Quinnipiac Tonight is proudly sponsored by Brown Psychotherapy. Brown Psychotherapy gives you the support you need to create the change you want.
Whether you're on the quad, in your room,
or heading to class,
tune in to Q30 News.
For stories by student journalists you can trust.
We are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas. Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Alright guys, I'm your RA, so if you need anything, I'm here for you.
Wow, that's really nice of him.
They don't really mean that. RAs are rarely involved in their residents' life.
Hey! Julie! Sweetie. Sweetie, it's okay. Listen, didn't you hear me when I said using a tray makes you look like a loser? Were she paying attention during our hall meeting at 9:13 last night?
What the?
Choosing a school can be overwhelming, and as a tour guide, we are overwhelmed for you on each tour we give.
Seriously, do you guys realize how much facts we have to come up with? Oh shoot, screw it. Take a look. So this is the rec center. Quinnipiac has 21 men's and women's Division I sports teams. Is anyone interested in playing sports here?
My Bethany is actually being scouted by the rugby team.
Oh, rugby's pretty good, I guess. Like, I think they went to nationals or something. Flow Rider, is that you? Can you sign? Can I have your autograph, please? Sure. Do you know who this is? This is the MVP of the rugby team. She's a 3-time national champion. This is amazing. So, anyways, they're like, okay, but our big sports here are men's ice hockey and men's basketball. Our men's ice hockey games are crazy here. Our Yale game, which they're our rivals, by the way, they go insane and are nationally televised. Our men's basketball team, they're in the Metro Atlantic, so they play schools like Duke, Nova, Virginia. It's pretty fun.
That's not true.
I'm a tour guide, I know what I'm saying.
This is ridiculous. Let's go, Flow Rider.
So over here, this is a calf. Believe it or not, no one has ever, I repeat, ever died of food poisoning from the food here.
Is this a swipe system?
No, actually it's...
Katie, happy birthday! Did you guys know it's her birthday?
It's not my birthday. It's really not my birthday. So anyways, it's actually a Siri tablet system and it works telepathically, so it orders whatever's on your mind, so you can get whatever you want.
Charles, I'm so unsatisfied. Give me one thing. Fine.
So over here, this is the post office. Every single student who lives on this campus gets a post office box on over here. The next thing we're coming up on is our bookstore. Our bookstore, you can actually buy really affordable memorabilia.
I declare bankruptcy!
Anyways, in here you can buy sweatshirts, plaid scarves, plaid ties, plaid t-shirts, and really affordable planners. They go on sale every single year after the school year's over.
Where are the books?
They're upstairs.
How do we get to them? Where are the stairs?
They're on the other side of the building.
But why?
Because I said so. This is the health center.
Ooh, they've got candy. And this one's strawberry flavored. My favorite.
Those aren't candied. Those are condoms.
You would know if you ever made sweet love to me like you used to.
Charles!
Bethany.
So anyways, the health center is equipped to handle all sorts of ailments.
I don't care if you have leprosy! You don't have an appointment!
So anyways, so freshmen have a couple different housing options on campus. They can live in doubles, which hold 2, suites, which hold 8, and quads, which hold 4, and they do have lofted beds, so they have a ladder to get on top.
I have a question. How is Bethany gonna climb up the ladder when she comes home drunk?
Well, this campus houses freshmen and sophomores, so it's technically a dry campus, and there should be no alcohol or substances on this campus.
Look, it's the leopard.
Oh my god, Walter, you are such an ass sometimes. It's leper. Leper.
Leper. Okay.
So anyways, let's take a peek inside the room.
Oh.
Oh my god! Get out of here! What are you doing? Wrong room. Oh my god, Katie! Happy birthday! Did you guys know it's her birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Are you freaking kidding me? It's not my birthday. I quit. You guys can find your way back to admission.
Honey, are you enjoying this?
Do you like it better than Yale?
There's a lot of similarities between OLs and RAs. Both provide emotional support to underclassmen, and both have some really weird fetish with collared shirts and khaki shorts.
In our next segment, we pit the two against each other in the battle for the ages. Check it out. Side note, RAs are clearly the better choice.
Good evening and welcome to the first ever decathlon between residential assistants and orientation leaders. Tonight, we find out who's the best at helping underclassmen. But first, let's take a look at the history that these two have. During the prehistoric era, cavemen were split into three groups: hunters, gatherers, and cave assistants, or CAs, who made sure that the cave people understood quiet hours. In the modern era, here's how they trained to become RAs. You ready?
Move! Check your corners! Check your corners! Yo, student ID right now! Documentation! Thank you!
If I don't see the alcohol, I don't care. I'm your friend. Don't make me the bad guy here. Red cups, people, red cups!
Hey you! No jeweling!
It's a flash drive!
That's what they all say!
During the Ice Age, orientation leaders survived by performing an ancient ritual known as breaking the ice. It was then that the first khakis were invented, made out of the fur of woolly mammoths. Today, they use the same snowy terrain in Siberia to train potential OLs to be happy-go-lucky people that they are during orientation.
Potential orientation leader training is an intense process. We want to eradicate all shyness from their body until only enthusiasm remains. Some say unethical, we say necessary.
Again, do funny alliteration name game.
No.
In Soviet orientation, ice, you don't break ice, ice break you. Again.
I'm Lazy Luke and I'm from New Jersey.
Hello, Lazy Luke. I'm Silly Steven from Rhode Island. Welcome to hell.
Now, let's move on to our first event. Telling freshmen that there's no stupid questions and then having to answer stupid questions.
Is it true that when the professor leaves to go to the bathroom that everyone can go?
Alright, that was pretty dumb, but not the dumbest. Let's see how R.A. Dan handles this one.
No. Just because your professor leaves to drop a log in the middle of class doesn't mean that your education should end for the day. And also remember that he'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes depending on the length, consistency, and girth of said shit.
And it looks like R.A. Dan's gonna score a 6.5 out of 10 on that one. He lost some points with that bitch please face, but turns it around, yeah.
So I heard that if I get really drunk and I want to ride the Bobcat, I can, and public safety won't take me down.
What? Public safety? System overloading. Don't walk on the grass. I love icebreakers. Don't use the trays in the cab. System shutting down.
Sir? Hello? Are you good?
Well, it looks like that question was so stupid that it broke the OL. And the judges are giving him a 1/10 of a point simply for mentioning public safety. So on to the next event. Telling your freshmen not to drink alcohol and heavily implying that it's okay to drink alcohol as long as they can't tell that the drink that you're drinking is actually alcohol.
All right, guys, don't drink alcohol, okay? Not cool. Comprende? But let's just say, hypothetically, if you were drinking a little something, if I don't see anything, I won't say anything. Coolio, amigos?
I got you.
Okay, now remember, if I don't know it's alcohol, I'm not gonna say anything. Keep it in cups, okay? I really don't want to be the bad guy here.
They've given the advice. Now let's see how long it takes for each freshman to get in trouble.
Oh, this? This is just water.
Hey, cameraman, guess what I'm doing? I'm drinking alcohol, mother.
Oh, so you're gonna make me be the bad guy, huh?
And now, the final event. Giving your freshmen a sex talk and trying to prevent them from being the horny sexual demons that they truly are.
Why'd you turn off the lights?
Because it's Sex in the Dark, a great program that RAs use to have students talk about sex anonymously.
Does that mean we're gonna have sex right now?
No, it's just the name of the event. But, what do you got? Orientation leader number 1?
You think orientation is just a couple days when people get to know each other and awkwardly nod what's up during the school year?
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Nah, man. It's a brainwashing session where we create sleeper cells using alliteration and name games as code words to wake them up later.
Sorry to interrupt, but my pee smells funny, but only after I eat broccoli.
And how many different flavors of condoms does the health center have?
Funny Fred, Lightning Laura, Awesome Alexa.
No, you bastard!
Harry Hannah.
Wow, and it looks like the OLs are playing dirty and brainwashing the incoming students. Who knew all those stupid games that the OLs created could create sleeper cells that abstain from sex?
No sex, no sex, no sex.
And with that, the OLs win the decathlon. Congratulations to the happy-go-lucky machines of pure chaos that are orientation leaders.
Who knew breaking the ice has a whole different meaning in Siberia? And who knew OLs were also sleeper agents? Actually, we all knew that. They're always way too happy to be regular humans. Anyway, let's take a short break and be back in 2, okay? Okay.
Tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
This is Sports Pause.
Are you concerned with the 0-2 start for this team?
Right here, top of the circle, again, rips it past the Jasper's goalie.
What will breaking the record mean for the program himself? I mean, 138 wins.
There's the tough shot. What a nice play by Mikey Dixon.
He's good in transition. Just a really dynamic scorer he can create for himself.
And now, Emma, it's time for the top 5 plays of the week.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
This is going to be a legend. Wait for it. Legendary! Whoa!
Welcome to Weeknight Update with Quinnipiac Tonight. I'm your host, Flora Poole.
And I'm the other one that seemingly talks less, Jonathan Sweeney.
Tonight we will be discussing a series of serious stories with utter silliness.
Well, isn't that a tongue twister? I can't even say that.
This just in. Babies should be allowed on the Senate floor, according to Senator Tammy Duckworth, a powerhouse of a woman who also happens to be pregnant and wants to give birth in her place of work.
No. I believe she just wants a bring your child to work day every single day.
No. Maybe she just wants to be able to put her baby on the actual floor to crawl around during meetings, or just because she's tired of carrying it around.
If she's tired of carrying things around, maybe she should switch careers.
Yikes. Anyway.
President Trump and Kim Jong-un are set to meet by the end of May to discuss denuclearizing Korean Peninsula. If you ask me, I think they're going to discuss different matters and different missiles, if you know what I mean.
If I'm smelling what you're stepping in, I'd say this is just a ploy for a romantic getaway.
If that's the case, does that mean he's cheating on his hairy Russian Putin?
So you're saying he's cheating on his wife with Putin and cheating on his Russian bear with his dictator?
Precisely.
Ooh, spicy. Keeping on the subject of Trump, our favorite president could face trouble if he tries to keep former porn star Stormy Daniels silent again.
How is he going to attempt to do this time? With Trump Towers magazine or with Trump Towers, if you know what I mean?
Well, according to her, it's not much of a tower.
Seemed like he's compensating for something.
All right, on to the next story.
Stormy Daniels isn't the only storm covering the ground with white. Winter storm Quinn blanketed Quinnipiac last night with mounds of snow. But did we get a snow day? Hell no! In fact, the day we had the snow day, we had no snow.
You know, you seem a bit salty about this snowstorm.
Like the ground should have been. I slipped 5 times. 5 times.
Relax, at least the power didn't go out. Okay, for our 2 final stories, we're going to talk about breaking news that hits a little closer to home, New Zealand.
What even goes on in New Zealand, besides the fact that you guys are home to a bunch of sheeps and hobbit holes?
Well, speaking of sheep, another sheep shagging case was brought up in court yesterday involving a farmer and his flock. The verdict, guilty again.
Sheep shagging? Explain.
Do you really need me to explain that one to you?
Oh, ew. Anything else in the motherland?
Funny you ask, not much. Just another killer whale incident involving a boat and being pinned by this massive animal. I don't know, the usual.
The usual?
That's all we have for tonight, folks. This has been the Weeknight Update with Quinnipiac Tonight. I'm Flora Poole.
And I'm Jonathan Sweeney.
Thank you for watching. Good night.
Setting up for the big event can be a big task. In this segment, we realize that sometimes things aren't big enough for the big event. Check it out. Hi everyone, welcome to the big event. My name's Katie.
And my name's Becky.
And we're your co-directors. Today we have a really big surprise for you.
Oh my God! This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be a great day.
I'm ready. Here we go. Here we go.
So we're gonna meet the kids today?
Ow.
Yes!
I had a pretty big event last night myself, if you know what I mean.
Dude, that is not what the big event's about.
Wait, so are we going to like a soup kitchen or something?
Our task is a little different and unique from other volunteer opportunities.
Let me guess. We're gonna help clean up trails on the Sleeping Giant again.
Every year.
I know.
You guys all have really good guesses. Kind of. But no one guessed it right.
These are some of the tools you're going to be using today.
How are we supposed to rake leaves with tools that small?
Oh, trust me, it's not too bad. I've worked with plenty of tiny tools before.
Well, we're assigned to clean this field, so we have to get it done somehow.
How about we make this interesting by some friendly competition to make the blood pump? Yeah.
Okay, that works. I guess whoever makes the most leaves gets a prize.
Okay, all right. You're going down. All right, you're going down.
All right.
I got it.
All right, everyone, you have 1 hour to rake the most leaves you can with these tiny tools. On your mark, get set, go!
Hey guys, I got a 15mm by 35mm specimen in the northmost quadrant of the field.
Oh, I think I broke my finger. Is there a medical professional? Oh, I need help. Oh, no, hello, please help.
That looks like a big problem. Here, take this bandage.
Oh, yes, please help my finger. It really hurts. Thank you.
It's really, really small. Just,
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Come on, guys. You can do it. I believe in you.
All right, guys, time's up. Let's see how we all did.
Together we made a change. I can't believe it, guys. We did it. Thank you guys for all of your hard work today. I've tallied up the results and I've picked a winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner is Bella.
She had 4 whole leaves and some blades of grass.
Wait, so what's this big prize?
Thanks for reminding us. It's
The feeling of accomplishment and giving back to your community. 3, 2, 1. Big event!
And that's our show. Thank you for all your support by coming out and spending your Thursday night with us.
Before we say our goodbyes, we have a special surprise for one lucky audience member. We have a big event swag bag filled with some quality gear. So everyone look under your chairs for our winning certificate to see if you won. Stick around after the show to receive the prize. No. Anyways, all 5 of us are very excited to join such an amazing and hard-working group of people. Here's to a great semester filled with tons of laughs and memories. I also wanted to say cheers to Big Dog Vince for always keeping it tight.
Shout out to all my residents for being awesome, to my admission peeps for keeping me up to date with all the Q gossip, shout out to the rugby team for dealing with me for the past 3.5 years, and shout out to my mom and dad who are probably asleep right now because of the time zones. Thanks.
We would like to thank our show sponsor, Brown Psychotherapy. Clearly by the end of the season, we're all going to be regulars there. Big thanks to the cast and crew in the Piazza Pit for putting on an awesome show. And finally, just a shout out to Kyle Lopez, who couldn't be up here with us tonight, but I love you, man.
And a big shout out to the Lid staff, to my rugby team, and to QU After Dark. Make sure to come to bingo on March 23rd. I hope to see all of you there. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Quinnipiac Tonight on Facebook, and QU Tonight on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure to follow us on Q30 TV on YouTube as well.
Shout out to our Big Event fam for always being super supportive and keeping it real. You all are rock stars. The big event is on April 7th, so we hope to see you all there. And don't forget to come out to the 10th annual episode of Quinnipiac Tonight in 3 weeks on March 29th.
Have a wonderful night, everyone.